you know, everybody's focus has been on this incredible blast and these towers going down. But I think the larger issue over here is that this is perhaps the biggest step against the builders' mafia, the builders' lobby, which goes ahead and blatantly does what they want in contravention of rules. How is this a red letter day in the battle against that sort of corruption?
I think it's a huge day. Actually, the day the judgment came out was also a very important day. You see, these buildings were totally illegal, and basically two rules or two principles had been violated. The first was the minimum distance criterion. The regulations say that the taller the building, the further away from the next building it should be. So with the height that these buildings were being built to, this should have been at least 16 meters away or even more from the existing, that Aster 2, which was an existing building. And they built it just 9 meters away, so that was a clear violation. The second, and that's a very, very important point that the Supreme Court accepted, is that once you sell an entire project on the basis of a plan which shows that there are going to be these 600 flats, there are going to be these green areas, and no space has been kept back by the builder for further development, then you cannot make changes in that plan without the permission of the existing flat buyers, because they get an undivided interest over the common areas.
Right.
So in this case, these people in Aster 2 as well as some of the other buildings, I mean, they had a green belt in front of them when they purchased their flats. And suddenly these huge towers, I mean, they are 40 stories tall, they were supposed to be. They were built up to 32 stories. And they were really wide. And there were 900 flats in these. They started coming up. And the builder and Noida authority totally colluded and did not let them know. They said, please give us the sanction plans. How is this being built? Noida authority said that you asked Supertech to give it. Supertech, of course, didn't give it. So even though the rules require that sanction plans have to be displayed in a prominent area, they just refused to give the plans. Ultimately, the residents had no option but to approach the Allahabad